Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some pleasant conditions across the region this morning, seeing some very nice fall weather through today and for the rest of the work week. We'll see some more breezes off the water come in once we move into Thursday and Friday, but overall temperatures mild to warm. No chances of precipitation through at least Thursday, and looking like nice conditions for our area. So taking a look at our current upper level winds, our sounding from this morning, freezing level at 10,500 feet, winds out of the northwest in the low levels between 10 and 15 knots, and switching between 3 and 6,000 feet from the northwest to the southwest, and increasing with height, seeing some speed shear between about 6 to 12,000 feet and up to 16,000 feet, and continuing with some higher winds up to almost 100 knots at 25,000 feet this morning. Taking our current surface analysis, we do have a cold front off the coast. We have a weak area high pressure behind that building in. A few upper level troughs going to move through the region today and tomorrow. That's just going to increase our cloud coverage when those troughs move through. No real sensible weather change other than a wind shift or some clouds moving through. Looking at our satellite from this morning, you can see just a bit of cloud cover off the coast and nice conditions across our region. Lots of sunshine out across the area this morning. Taking a look at the HRRR model for today and into tomorrow. A little bit more cloud cover for this evening into the overnight hours, and we'll see that cirrus cloudiness starts to push from the south to the north, well ahead of Hurricane Ian that will be making landfall in Florida possibly tomorrow or tomorrow night. And that's just going to give us some more cirrus cloudiness across the region as that front off the coast kind of extends that cirrus cloudiness northward and in combination with Hurricane Ian. But overall, once we move into Wednesday and Thursday, just going to see filtered sunshine across the region, nice conditions, and any precipitation stays well south of the area. And we move into our European model. Here's Wednesday, looking at a weak trough coming through across the region. That's going to give us a little bit more cloud cover possibly when that moves through. But overall, nice conditions, beautiful fall weather in store. And for Thursday, we'll see a bit more cloud coverage, especially in the upper levels, as the European model has here Hurricane Ian making landfall. Looks like on this model run between Wednesday and Thursday afternoon, evening, and Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening, and then making its trek across the peninsula of Florida on Thursday, possibly not making it across Florida over the eastern portions of Florida, remaining over that area possibly, but right now it's still up in the air of whether this system is able to get back out over the waters over the Atlantic Ocean on Thursday and Friday. But for our weather, we'll see nice weather on Friday, and then continuing to Saturday, we'll see conditions deteriorating as we'll have Hurricane Ian really falling apart by this time, becoming a remnant low. But we'll see lots of tropical to subtropical moisture moving into our region. We'll see the energy from the system in the upper levels still impacting our region, giving us good chances of rainfall, even a chance of a thunderstorm on Saturday. And Sunday, much the same. We're going to see this area high pressure off to our north. We're going to be stuck in between that and a weak area high pressure to the south. That's going to give us some unsettled conditions for Saturday, Sunday, and possibly into Monday of next week with some rainfall likely each of those days. We'll see some breezy onshore flow, so could see some coastal flooding with those breezes persisting for a few days across the region with the rainfall as well. So taking a look at our risk chart for today, beautiful conditions, green chart across the board, high of 76, low tonight of 52, northwest to westerly winds 7 to 12, gusting to 17 knots and becoming light overnight, northwest 3 to 6 knots. VFR conditions today, and looking like we'll just have a little bit of increase of our cloud cover overnight. Tides are currently normal, and looking at Wednesday and the Thursday, Wednesday partly to mostly cloudy and pleasant, high of 72, Wednesday night, partly to mostly cloudy, low of 53, and for Thursday, partly to mostly cloudy and breezy, high of 69 degrees. 69 degrees. Looks like we're going to have our winds gusting in the lower 20s for knots on Thursday off the water, so can't rule out a random or sporadic gust up to 25 knots. Right now it looks unlikely, only about a 20% chance, but can't rule it out at this time. So the next 7 days, looking at the warmest day today, it's 76, then 72 on Wednesday, 69 on Thursday, 71, 70 on Friday and Saturday, and then we'll see those rain shower chances really come in on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Temperatures only in the lower 70s, upper 60s. Overnight lows a bit warmer in the 60s during that time period. We'll have onshore flow, so that should keep us a little bit warmer at night, as well as cap our afternoon highs with an abundance of cloud coverage and that rain shower activity across the region. Could be seeing some heavier rainfall with this, as we'll have that subtropical, tropical moisture across the region. So could be a good beneficial rainfall across the areas we have been quite dry. So taking a look at Hurricane Ian this morning, Category 3 hurricane, maximum sustained winds currently at 125 miles an hour, currently moving off of Cuba and looking very good this morning. Eye has developed nicely. We're seeing this storm continue and develop in a low shear environment. I'll continue to move off to the northeast today into tomorrow and approach Florida, as I mentioned, for Wednesday afternoon into the evening. Looks like the National Hurricane Center has given the track towards Tampa Bay this morning. Most model guidance is shifting a little bit farther to the south and east, so possibly could see that landfall just south of Tampa, which would spare them of the worst of the flooding and the heavy rain. But in either case, it's going to be a bad storm for Florida as a major hurricane approaches the coastline. Yesterday, it looked like the hurricane could move a bit farther west, and with the shear that's going to develop over Thursday and Friday, could have really weakened the system, but that does not look likely this time, as it's going to make landfall tomorrow as a major hurricane. As we look into the tracks from the National Hurricane Center, the modeling for the hurricane, you can see here most of the guidance is south of Tampa Bay, so looking like most likely the Hurricane Center will shift their track a bit farther south and east with the next update as these models continue to trend off the south and east. And you can see here some guidance is showing the system come off the coast of Florida and possibly make landfall once again in South Carolina. So we'll continue to monitor that, see how the models trend the next day or two, and continue to provide any updates as needed for our area. As I mentioned, the biggest impact for our area will be the possibility of heavier rainfall for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, with some gusty onshore winds, possibly gusting to 30 to 35 knots as it looks as right now. So nothing out of the unusual, but fairly unsettled and dreary weekend looking like is fairly likely at this time. Well, that's going to complete our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great day today and enjoying this beautiful fall weather we have during the work week. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 at 10 a.m.